Alright, welcome to part 5, and today I'll go to the fort you saw in part 4. Hopefully we can get some blaze rods or something really useful. Alright, let's get started. Since my inventory was kinda dirty and half my tools were broken, I went to go change it and organize it. That's a little better now. And after some farming, I got some potatoes. I also went to go get sugarcane for a farm, some cooking later, and now I have potatoes. But now, I need more sugarcane for a farm and a book. And after some sugarcane harvesting, I now have enough to make a book. And if you don't know what I'm making by now, it's an enchanting table. I enchant my bow with power 1 and my sword with sharpness 1. Not really good, but it's a bonus.
It's nether time.
Oh my Okay, remember in part 4 where I went back in the portal and I somehow ended up in a cave? Yeah, that's gonna happen again. And so now, I need to fix this. So I watched a video, and to put it very basic, my nether portal was not linking up to my overworld portal. So that was why I was spawning in a cave. So now I have to divide my overworld portal coordinates by 8, except the Y, and find them in the nether. Which sounds pretty easy, except I'm in the Soul Sand Valley. And so I had to fight many skeletons and ghast, and I had many close calls. But after having to replace my pickaxe and digging a tunnel, I found the coordinates. And so I built my portal, and it works. Now, it's time to go to that fortress. Alright, for context, in part 4 I found a fortress, and so I got the cores down, and now I'm headed there. But while off camera, and I was only able to get an image, I died. Just kidding, I'm not as bad as Curry Perp. After being confused for half an hour, I finally found the fortress. Disclaimer. If part 4 scared you with close calls, then you're about to your pants. Finding a good entrance point, I started making a staircase. I also start placing down torches so I can not go in circles. I go through every room carefully, as all it would take was 2 hits from a wither skeleton to end me. I get some nether wart, as without it, I could not make potions. And after wandering the halls, I fought my first wither skeleton. He only got 1 hit on me, but that 1 hit was enough to reduce my health from full to 4.5 hearts, so I can't play aggressive. I also had to fight another wither skeleton, but this time he broke my shield. Thankfully he didn't get a hit on me. Then I had to fight a magma cube, and after some wandering, fighting, and looting, I found my first blaze spawner. But before I go to that spawner, I need to check the surrounding area to make sure I can retreat safely. And so I fight a couple of enemies, and after fighting this blaze, I got my first blaze rod, and only 8 more to go. And after fighting this blaze, I make the dumbest mistake in this series so far. And yes, what you just saw was a very close death. And to make it even dumber, I started shooting at the blazes with only 2.5 hearts. I don't want to insult myself, but sometimes I think I have the IQ of Hayden plays. At least I got my second blaze rod. Right after that, 2 more blazes spawned. So I went to fight, but I got set on fire, so I ran back. But as soon as I went back to fight again, another one spawned in my face. So I ran back again. But this time I was sniped from a tower. But every time I would go to shoot, I would just get sniped by fire. And eventually, I ran out of arrows. I didn't think this would happen, so now I would have to change up my tactics. I would have to be close combat, but I couldn't be, as every time I showed my face, I would be sniped. So I had to think fast, as the more time I took, the more blazes would spawn, and it would eventually be impossible. So when the blazes had a cooldown, I would run in and kill as many as I could, and this worked a bit, but then I would be getting sniped from the other side of the base. So now I have to deal with blazes across the base, but then as I would go to kill them, I would have to deal with wither skeletons as well. And I got a skull. I never planned on killing the wither, but it's a start, I guess. Constantly having to fight wither skeletons, getting sniped and almost dying, and wither skeletons again, I wondered how long I could take this. I knew that if I were to give up now, I'd be throwing so much progress in the trash. I might as well have died. So it was either blaze rods or I'm dead. Some time later. Finally, after some more time fighting, I got my 9th blaze rod. Now, it's time to go back. Some walking back later. Oh my god, that was just so intense, honestly. I didn't even include like half the stuff. But now, I got 9 blaze rods. So part 6 will probably be about villagers or mining or preparing for the end. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's the end of part 5, and yeah, see ya next time.